A-Rated Anime Podcast, a show where we talk about all things anime and more. Today, we are going to talk about a movie that we watched last week. I believe, was it last week? I don't remember.
I'm not even sure.
Okay, we'll just say
it was last
we'll
week.
just say it's last week. Okay, because it was last week. It was last week. And that movie today is gonna be The Boy and the Beast, the theatrical release during the week of March 3rd and March 4th. But anyways, this is your host Randman. It's your host Randman. Doing fairly well today. We're a little behind on the podcast, but nevertheless, time to introduce the chaos. We got my man, the one, the only, Andrew.
He forgot who you were, dude.
No, I was trying to come up with a name, but I was like, I don't know if I want to be cool today.
This is Andrew. What would you call me? What?
I don't know. I was gonna call you Ajon, man.
Hey, John. Hey, John.
I was gonna call you Jean-Claude.
First name Andrew, middle name Jean, last name unidentified.
I like that. But anyways, we got Sue up in here though,
Hello, guys.
and
That's my intro.
that's your intro. Lame.
Hey, it's, better than last week's.
Yeah. Give you that much.
You remember, right?
Hell no, I don't.
It's where you were mute.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, damn.
Yes. Well,
Good.
obviously today is gonna be talking about The Boy and the Beast. If we don't get done with that, I think we'll just transition into talking about anime movies in general. But all right, let's get started though. So, The Boy and the Beast, I kind of like force you guys to come watch this with me, just cause, so we have something to talk about.
It's okay. I haven't seen a movie in a while,
What
anyways.
forced us to watch it? Dude, I wanted to watch it.
You wanted to?
You want?
I may have forced Sue to watch because Sue was all like, "Dude, I don't really want to go watch this."
Yeah, I can see that. He was like, I want to play Fire Emblem.
Yeah. I mean,
Come on, man, you suck.
dude, that game is hella good. If anything,
But-
I want to talk about Fire Emblem right now.
No.
It is
Talking about-
The Boy and the Beast.
What the fuck you talking about, dude? It's
No,
not.
wait, BRB, but we'll get Conquest right now. Bye, guys. Emergency exit out of this podcast.
Oh, okay, let's not do that. But
Yeah.
the boy and the beast, the Boy and the Beast.
Yeah, what about the
Of course, there wasn't many showings, man. This is like the only place that was showing it, up in Uptown, Minneapolis, in Lagoon Cinemas, and I really wanted to go watch it, and I did watch it. I watched it before you guys did on the
Twice.
Monday. I watched it twice. I watched the dubbed version, or I watched the sub version. The sub version
Why did
first
you take us to the sub-showing?
because
Yeah, right.
I would have, but you were working, and then like they held me up at work, and then I had to stay, and I was really urgent to get there to watch the movie, so I was like, skip it. I'm just gonna go watch it right now. But I gotta say, man, this movie's pretty sick, man. I like it.
It's good enough to make you watch it twice, right?
Yeah. Well, at least take you guys with me to watch it the second time. Not even subbed either. It was dubbed. But yeah,
Well, I would have to say the dub wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the Psychopath though.
oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Psychopaths dub was like, oh my gosh. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Boy and the Beast dub, it was kind of funny because watching it dub for the second time, and I get to compare it with the sub version, and it was interesting the way they decided to translate things into the dub to make the lines fit with all the lip syncing and everything. It was
Oh,
interesting.
I like Rin's voice and I like Kumatetsu's voice.
In the dub?
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked, man. Those are like pretty typical, like anime
Yeah.
dub voices, Who do we got?
Good though.
Who-
The typical is like average.
They use what works, and I think that's fine.
Yes.
I enjoyed their voices. There are some parts where it does bother me, but I don't think it bothers me enough not to enjoy the movie.
Yes, we have Eric Vale as Kyuta when he's a teen.
Oh, dude, I was wrong. I thought it was Vic Mignogna.
No, it's
but
Eric
I was
Vale.
wrong.
Then John Swayze as Kumatetsu. I don't know who those guys are, but
Dude, Kumatetsu's the bear.
I know that, but I'm talking about like the actual voice actors for the dub
Okay, I was
version.
about to say. Saw the movie twice and still don't know their names.
Come on. I like the movie. Kumatetsu's like cool characters. Not to mention like the director, man.
I actually
Mamoru
didn't
Hosoda.
like Kumatetsu.
Wait, I thought you said okay. That was Angie that said that
Alright.
he was good.
Well, I'm not talking about the voice actor.
Oh, you're talking about just as a
The
character?
character Kumatetsu.
All right. Give me details.
Well, like, he was, like, very arrogant throughout the entire movie, and, like, he really bothered me. Like, Kyuta, I liked him. For one, we got to see it from his perspective, but then I felt like he was a lot more ambitious. And he was more, aware of his situation, while Kumatetsu just remained arrogant throughout the entire movie, except until the end when he realized, that he really did truly love Kyuta. Kyuta was more to him than just an apprentice. And still, like, I'm only okay with Kumatetsu's character, but I dislike him more than I like him. But I can see, like, the role that he played in the movie. For sure, Kyuta is the main character of this movie, which is probably a good thing because Kumatetsu shouldn't be outshining Kyuta. Although I thought when I first came into this movie, The Boy and the Beast, I thought it was gonna be like a duo, Kyuta and Kumatetsu, the journey of those two. But really, it was just Kyuta and not really Kumatetsu.
That's kind of what I thought too. I was not expecting the movie to be as dramatic as it was going to be going into it.
I mean, I did expect it to be dramatic like this, but I just thought it was gonna be a duo, not the hero Kyuta.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean though. So I didn't come into this movie thinking that it was gonna be like a father-son relationship building. I thought it was literally what it was like what you just said that it was gonna be like, or what you thought it was going to be, which was the duo. And just
Well,
doing.
whether it being like master apprentice or father and son, I didn't mean it like that. I thought both of them were like.
Oh, you're talking like share the
spotlight.
yeah, share the same spotlight.
Yeah. But I just found Kumatetsu.
Hey, in that aspect too, I guess I went into it like that too. I mean, just from looking at the poster before and not really knowing what this movie was about.
Who else? What else do we got? I'm sorry for cutting you off before, but I just had to say that I didn't like Kumatetsu as much.
I know that's okay, because the whole story is about it's just about Kyuta anyways, and a coming of age anime film about a troubled boy learning to cope with becoming with growing up. But overall, this movie is not too bad. I really like it.
Alright, I think my connection got better.
Did it?
For now. But I don't know. Yeah, I think
Are we gonna have to take through this?
no, it's cool.
No, just
I
keep
think
going.
overall I enjoyed it, but it felt pretty rushed. Like the plot was rushed. The ending was pretty weak. Like the antagonist was pretty weak.
The final battle.
Yeah. Like the battle wasn't bad. It just it didn't feel like there was a lot of meaning behind it because it didn't come out of nowhere, but it was just like thrown in there.
Yeah.
It's kind
Like
of
you-
flashy.
Like
I'll agree with
you
that. There wasn't too much at
anticipated-
stake.
You anticipated the build-up already. You already knew it was gonna happen, and that what is his name? Ichirohiko. Yeah, he just doesn't feel like a good enough bad guy. It was just disappointing that he was
Yeah.
the bad guy.
Yeah, like he didn't even play. Ichiro Hyuko didn't really play a big role in the movie, but then at the end, boom, it's like, oh, we need a big bad guy for the main dude to beat, and then they threw him in there.
Yep,
Oh,
that's how I felt
Lord.
like.
I liked, strangely enough, I liked Eozen, his little brother, a lot more.
Yeah.
Actually.
I liked him too.
His really
Yo's
simple.
is the
At first
pops,
he-
man.
Well, it looks like the little guy's name is Eozen too.
Yeah, you're talking about his the brother or
Yeah, the little brother.
yeah, it's Yozen.
Eozen.
Yeah.
Oh, for is it?
Yeah, but yeah, he's really simple. At first, he was like a bully. You're like, oh man, this kid is like terrible. But then after he got beat, he was really he's just a kid, and that's what made him so likable. He's just this kid. You could just like play with him. He's so simple-minded. But ultimately, he was like Kyoto's best friend because he was so simple. He's like, sorry, Garrick, but it's kind of like you.
Wow.
Hell of a true.
No, but I liked his character for that. But what was it? I was gonna say, strangely enough, like some of the characters, they resemble what was it? Journey to the West, right? Or was it to the East?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
to the West, right?
It's to the west, dude. It's to the west.
Oh man. You got the pig, you got the monkey.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, pig, monkey, the human.
Was there a human in there?
Yeah,
well,
Cuta's
it was
the
monk.
human.
It was the monk.
The monk's a pig. The monk's a pig.
Wait a minute. Did they have him mixed up on my anime list? I think they did.
Yeah, they possibly.
Very
They have
sure.
him mixed up. Yeah, because I was like,
Jiromaru is his name.
yeah,
Yeah,
Hiromaru
the
is
little
his name.
brother.
Yozen is the freaking father. I was like, I swear the father's name was that.
Yeah, I was like, what
And
the
then I
little
looked at
guy's
the-
name? Eozen,
I looked at the
too?
picture and I was like, wait, but why is it the son? And then I looked on Wikipedia and then I found Jiromaru and I was like, yeah, Jiromaru's the kid. Man, my anime list. Ripperones.
Step your
March
game up.
update. I'm gonna tell them right now.
All right, now that we got that cleared.
Get the
What are we
facts
talking
straight.
about? Yeah.
All right, no, we were talking about some of the other characters. And what do you guys think about the supporting cast? Since we're on this topic, like,
Supporting cast. Who was your favorite supporting character? I'm actually thinking right now.
I think
It
I
was
like
Jiromaru,
the
huh?
pig the most.
you like the
Yeah.
pig the most?
Yeah. Because while like the Kumatetsu's like really hot blooded, he's unable to say the things he means, or he's unable to do it correctly. Hyakushubo, which is the pig's name, he's able to, translate it to Kyuda, and back, vice versa from Kyuda to Kumatetsu. So if I was Hyakushubo, man, those two would probably kill each other. So I really like his character. He served like a great purpose in this movie. And then second to that is probably, I don't know, Kaede, I'd say.
Oh, the girl, yeah. I think overall the supporting cast is like pretty legit. I like it. Wasn't too bad. But like the pig, like the pig monk there, that dude is
Oh, Hyakushubo?
yeah. Kumatetsu's like the father, and then like that guy's like the mom in their family.
I like.
And then the monkey plays like the uncle, you know. The monkey plays like the uncle.
Yep. I like Tatara because of Sue's favorite line at the end of the movie.
Wait, who?
The monkey.
What do you say at the end?
Wasn't he the one that pointed out that the fireworks are on?
Oh, yeah.
What the
No.
That wasn't him?
No. I think that was a random villager.
Oh, that was a random dude. Yeah, that was a random dude. You're right. Yeah, that was a random dude.
Dude, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's at the end of the movie where they're all celebrating. One person one person pointed out the fireworks, and that's the one point where I cracked up so hard because one person was not paying attention to the entire celebration. He was paying attention. He was waiting for just the fireworks. He's like, "Oh no, it's the fireworks."
He just interrupts the good scene. He just interrupts them together and goes, "Oh, hey, fireworks are on." Then the movie ends.
Yeah. That's the funniest part for me, which is really weird. I think
that's weird. That Sue finds that the funniest. Right, let's break this up into acts of 3, right? Since it's following a movie structure. So how do you guys like the first act of the whole kid arc, and then him like learning how to martial art?
I'd say the beginning, I thought it was just okay. I didn't really like it. It didn't really draw me in. But it was weird. It felt like I was watching a Chinese movie because it did kind of feel like Journey to the West. And then there was him being trained, and then having that montage, where he's trained, like he's getting better at fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he grows up, and then I'm like, man, what is this? A Chinese martial arts movie?
It is, dude. It is.
But that scene though, where he grew up though, I really like that scene because when he grew up, like he was pretty badass after he grew up.
Yeah. No, I think the first act it did its job for what it was. Do I like the other acts better? Yeah.
I think my favorite act 2 though.
Probably act 2, yeah. When he's like a teen.
When he's grown, when he's a teen. But I'd say just the beginning, because it felt pretty weird when he went back to his world. Like it felt so rushed after that point. When he went back to his world, he meets his father, that awkward, son-father reunion. Like it just felt so rushed. Oh, that happened, and meets main girl. They fall in love. It felt so rushed to me.
See,
that was my problem with it.
I should really like Act 2 because I think that's where more of the audience relates to this stuff, like happens in Act 2, where he grows up and then like he's trying to figure out all these things about being a teenager. But in Act 1, one of my favorite parts is that montage where he just learns where he just copies Kumatetsu's martial arts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that part.
That part was cool.
It felt like a Chinese martial arts movie or something. I enjoyed it at that moment.
Everything before that, like, to be honest, after watching a second time, I didn't realize how like BS the actual story was. Because when he runs away at the beginning, I'm like, dude, what the heck? Dude, he just like ran out.
And no one chases him.
We're given like no context after he's just a runaway child. I mean, we're given context, right? But then after that, it's like, yeah, the rest of his family's not looking like, are you kidding me, dude?
Well, that's a bad family.
Yeah, I find that part to be like pretty weird. But on that, I really like when he's like accepting to become the pupil or the apprentice, and then he becomes badass.
I think my favorite. I think that is my favorite part. Scene in the movie. Him growing up, because when he first got to Kumatetsu's house, Kumatetsu asks him how old he is, and he puts up his hand.
Oh, yeah, he puts up.
Yeah, and then when he grows up, Kumatetsu asks him again, "How old are you now?" And then he puts up his hand while they're eating. I don't know. I like that. Oh yeah,
when they're fighting, it's like, "How old are you now?"
Yeah.
Puts up 10, and then he puts up 7. It's like...
Yep. I was like, "Dang, it's been that long, huh?"
Yeah.
I just like the grow up scene. That's my favorite scene.
Okay, another thing in Act 1 I find funny was when they went to go like visit all the different masters.
Oh yeah.
All the different lores. That was so troll, dude.
I like that scene.
I like that.
I know, I liked it too. It was just weird though.
But like, man, it felt like they summed up. Like they could have had, if this was like an anime series, that could have been an entire episode. Like, as in meeting one master is one episode, meeting another one's another episode. And then, but instead they shortened it, and then those masters were like super troll.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the Lord that was just sitting there, and then
Yeah,
turned
talking about
into
the old lady or which
that
one?
was that was
I like
so
the stone
funny.
lady, dude.
Yeah, that's the
stone
one that
lady.
I'm
Yeah, that's
talking
what I was
about.
thinking. Yeah. Yep.
What
That's so
was it? It
true.
was true strength is, and then she just froze it.
Yeah.
That was
Act
good.
1 I think had I don't know, I feel like Act 1 has relatively weaker story plots than Act 2, but
No, it's the introduction.
Yeah.
Introductions are always feels like kind of long and not too interesting. That's how I feel like in most cases. But it I guess it did its job. I mean, I didn't like it a lot, but it was okay.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just like Act 2. Act 2 was cool, and like I know Act 1 one other parts I really liked in Act 1 though was for sure when Kumatetsu like picks a fight with Iozin in the marketplace, and then
Oh, you see that?
Kyoto's
Yeah.
like, "Don't you dare lose!"
Okay, see,
I really
that
liked it.
scene, I was slightly hyped up to see the fight, but I was actually kind of disappointed in how weak Kumatetsu was. Like, if you're gonna be arrogant, then you gotta be at least like good or strong at something. But he was just like way weaker and not as skilled as Yozen. So after that, I just didn't like really care for Kumatetsu anymore. His character. It was all about Kyuda at that point.
I guess I can agree with you, but what the story gave us, they
Kumatetsu's
supposedly said,
pretty strong.
yeah,
dude.
Kumatetsu's like
Yeah.
hecka strong.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be strong, but then
He would
pretty
actually-
much-
I mean, strong
He-
as
he would
strong as in
actually
physical
would've-
strength.
Okay, he actually
would've-
would have
yeah, he
beat
would've won.
Yozen had Yozen not had Nakama power.
Yep.
That
That totally happened.
yeah,
that
he got
totally
knocked out fire, dude.
And then in the final fight, him against Ilzen again, it's like, damn, I thought it was gonna be a super epic fight again too, but then damn, this time he got like,
He got wrecked even
wrecked.
harder than he did that first fight.
It's like he stopped playing games, like he stopped training and then went into like Diamond
He was
League.
on tilt, dude, because Kyoto wasn't there.
He was on
Kyoto
tilt.
leaving him tilted him so hard, man. That clearly happened.
Dude, they were 1v1 Baron Pit, man.
That's true. That's true. Like Volibear versus I don't even know, Rengar or something.
Okay, and also, also, like, I think one of the things, too, like, I found, like, pretty obvious is, like, what's the two brothers, I forget, Ichirohiko, right?
Jirohiko
Yeah.
and Jiromaru.
Yeah.
What about him?
I, like, found Ichirohiko, like, it was pretty obvious when they first showed his characters, like, dude, this dude's,
he's
like, totally
human?
human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like you look at him, he's different from every other character besides Kyuda. He's definitely Kyuda.
I know, which was, like,
His face was hidden, and it looked like he was wearing a hat that had the.
Well, his face wasn't hidden in the beginning.
Oh yeah, you're right. It wasn't.
Yeah,
hidden.
it wasn't, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
they showed it. But he did have, like, those fangs, which kind of threw me off, so I was like, huh. But then
Yeah.
after, it kind of did, because I was like, huh. Because when I thought about it, I was like, can there be characters that also look really, like really resemble, like, humans in this movie?
Yeah, but his face did
Yeah.
look human, and then
It straight up looked human.
the hat didn't look like it was a part of it. Like it looked like a hat. I gave him the what did it give him? Horns or something?
It gave him, like, the tusks
Yeah.
and the snout.
I swear it's just a hat you give to a kid.
Yeah, basically,
no,
that's,
it
that's
was,
basically
yeah.
what it was.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it just looked like a hat. it doesn't make him look.
Doesn't
Like the
do
piece.
anything, dude.
Yeah.
It's purely cosmetic and gives no
Yep.
stats.
Alright, so that's, like, the first act, and now we have the second act, where he's all grown up and he goes back to the human world. See, initially I thought that he was just gonna stay in that world like his whole life, but then they actually
Yeah,
introduce a
I
plot
agree.
point to where he
I
goes
thought he
back
was
to the
gonna stay in
human
the
world.
beast world.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But
And then some calamity was gonna befall the beast world, and then he'd have David with Kumatetsu.
see, I thought it was gonna pull
I
like
thought it
straight up
was gonna be
shonen,
like that.
dude. Like,
No, it did go shonen, just back in his world.
see, that's what threw me off. It went shonen in this world. I thought it was gonna go shonen throughout that world.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, well, when I see the American poster, or like the movie poster we see,
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's him as a kid, and the background, or it's. Oh crap! Now that I look at the background,
On the My Anime List picture is different. It's him in his world, but the
Yeah, I
the
know,
poster
but
we saw at the movies.
if you look at the promotional video, it should be similar to that.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You see it right on the My Anime List page. Didn't the movie poster look similar to the promotional video picture right there?
Not really. The background was actually set
Background was
in-
different.
Yeah, the background was set in the other world,
Yeah.
and he was a kid in the other poster.
No. Do you see the promotional video where he's a kid and Kumatetsu's in the front? While in the
yeah, no, I
My
see what you're
Anime
talking
List,
about.
it's him growing up with the main girl, and those two are in the front.
Yeah.
I know.
What is in the
exactly.
background of that?
It's like
Oh,
Tokyo.
I see it now. I see it now.
Of the promotional video?
Oh, the PV? I don't know. It just looks like the marketplace to me.
Is it okay? Because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was the. I'm pretty sure that's the Beast World.
I'm
right?
pretty sure that is the Beast World. Because that looks
Okay.
like the marketplace. To me, it doesn't look like Japan.
No, it's weird because I swear the left side looks like the Beast World, but the right side, what
Looks
is that
like,
building?
It looks like. I know what you're talking
Right? Doesn't the building not look like it's from the Beast World?
Yeah, but then. Yeah.
I guess it is, whatever. Yeah, I
I'm just,
thought
I'm
the
just
world
gonna.
was just gonna be like that though, as in the Beast World.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that
If I saw the
that's the Beast
Japanese
World.
poster right here though, I think that would change. That would totally change what I thought the movie would be about.
Yeah, that's like because the first poster I saw was Kumatetsu and Kyuta as a little kid
Yep.
in the
Yeah,
nighttime Tokyo city. That's the first poster I saw of the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That very first promotional poster that they had. The teaser poster, I should say. And that's the first one I saw. Because that's what really threw me out. I thought it was going to be like a straight. 'Cause, I mean, it is shonen. It's like. But I thought it was going to be like. Like straight Naruto type shonen.
No.
I don't think. No, I don't think.
so.
Yeah, I wasn't getting that vibe. Not
I
like
was getting that
Naruto.
vibe.
It definitely feels like it's more like a. I guess I want to say like a Disney type of feel,
Yeah.
or even Ghibli, but I don't know. I don't know about Ghibli, but something more like Disney. But then it wasn't like that. It actually turned into a pretty shonen like what is it? Climax there at the end. with the
Yeah,
fight.
that was total shonen, but. What can you do?
That was like some. What is it? I don't want to say Shaman King, but it kind of was like that.
Shaman
That's what
King,
it kind
yeah,
of reminded me of.
Okay, now that
Yeah.
you bring that up, like, that was like totally Shaman King right there.
Dude, Kumatetsu turned into Amidamaru, man.
Amida Tetsu.
Amida Tetsu.
Kumamaru. Ooh, that sounds cool too.
That does sound cool. But anyways, we're kind of sidetracked. We're supposed to talk about Act 2,
Yep.
But Act 2,
What would you say Act 2 started? Actually, you know what?
No, Act 2
Yeah,
started pretty much when he grows up.
And then what would you say Act 2 ended?
Act 2 ended right before the final fight. Or right before the
before the
Eos and Kumatetsu second fight.
would you say around the time where he goes What is it? Where he
Oh
has
no,
that
no, no.
scene
Yeah,
with
that scene where
Kaede?
like no, no, no. Yeah, that's
You're talking
around.
about when he pushes
Okay, no, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like
It's around there. I don't know
around
if
there.
it's
You know when he
before or
sees him
after.
when he sees his own darkness.
Yeah.
That's probably
be-
when Act 3 started.
Okay, so it's before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Okay.
Act 1 was the whole introduction to the Beast World and him as a kid, and then Act 2 is him going back to the.
Wasn't Act 1 the longest? Man, I need to go see
Yeah,
it.
Act 1 is the longest act.
I'm gonna time it next time I watch this movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it in Japanese and
Yeah, you guys should. You
look
guys
at the
should. You
Different
guys should.
or yeah, pretty much time it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Act 2 is him going back to the human world, meeting Kaede and his dad again, and like doing
Yeah.
all the school stuff. And then right around when he sees his own darkness or like contemplates his being with his or him one, yeah,
Yes.
he that's the start of Act 3.
Okay. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, because that leads up to the human
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
human fight and everything. Makes sense.
And then Act 2, I'd say was my favorite just because Kaede, man. If you guys seen Kaede in the Japanese dub, dude, oh man, it's so good.
Her English dub was okay.
Yeah, it was
I
okay,
think
but-
I think I would have liked
Dude, the Japanese dub, dude, I was
version
like,
a lot
dude.
more.
When I watched the Japanese dub, dude, Kaede was like, dude, best girl, dude.
Yeah, that's probably the
Whoa.
reason why I didn't like Kaede that much. I didn't see
she
the
was
Japanese
okay.
version.
Oh, she is it's the voice actress debut act, I think. As a voice actress.
No, because like for Kaede in the Japanese dub, there's just a vibe that worked for it, right? In the English dub, there's something that I felt like didn't really work for Kaede as a character.
It's the fact that this is Japanese and the characters act like Japanese people.
I mean, that's fine, but it's just something about the voice actress itself. Everything else was like pretty good. Like all the other voice actors and stuff. I thought they did
Yeah,
well.
I like most of the other English.
Like, cause to be honest, like the only voice actress or the only character I didn't like in the dub as much was probably Kaede.
Off the top of my head, yeah.
Yeah. But that was my favorite, or my favorite act in the movie, just cause this is the act where I can relate to Kyuta the most. I feel. Just cause
Going to school.
yeah.
Yeah.
doing all that stuff, I
He
was
didn't
like,
even go to school. I mean,
yeah,
like
man, you're just studying, yeah.
learning as if he went to school.
I think this arc was also the least conflicting act too.
Oh
Like, in
yeah,
the
that's
first
true.
act, damn, him and Kumatetsu, there's just so much negative energy
Conflict,
at first.
yeah.
Conflict. And then the last arc, there's lots of conflict
Yeah.
there. When this
Tons
one,
of it.
it's peaceful.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things about Act 2 in the movie too is just the fact that it showed like a different side of Kyuta. And I
I
thought
can agree.
I thought that was really nice that
Yeah.
they put that in.
It showed that he matured, which is a good thing.
Yeah, because if he was still doing his martial arts thing, and if it went where I thought
think
it was
that's
going to
probably the reason
go,
why I liked
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You want to finish that thought?
Oh no, that's pretty much it. It's like
Okay.
pretty much if they didn't have that and it went straight shonen, I think it'd be an okay movie. But I'm glad they added that in just because.
Yeah, I think I'm glad they did that, but I don't know. It just felt like this shouldn't have been one movie.
That's
Like they could
true.
have had an entire movie on Act 1, an entire movie on Act 2, and then
yeah,
an
yeah.
entire movie on Act 3.
That one pretty legit though, but
That
They did-
way, in
Oh, yeah,
Act
go.
3, like they could have developed the antagonist better
Yep.
throughout all three movies. But
Yep.
that guy got no screen time, and they just threw him out at the end.
yeah, it's funny because like the only development we get was when he was in like when the rabbit guy, basically talks to Eosin about him adopting a human child, and like,
What is that rabbit guy's name?
Time to find out.
yep, time to find out. It says Soshi.
That rabbit's awesome. I think that was definitely my favorite like English voice actor there.
Dude,
I
he's
like
a
that rabbit.
troll,
He's
dude.
troll.
He's troll. That's like
I
the
have
best.
decided what I'm a god going to be. I will be the god of decisiveness.
Dude, that part's so troll, dude.
I had some sprinkles of laughter in this movie.
Yeah. I think for sure, like besides the fireworks joke, I think this guy like got me cracking the most.
That and pretty much all the old masters, the old beasts.
Yeah, they're all so troll.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, those are like the comedy points, man. All right,
Act 3.
Act 3. Yo, I think compared to all the acts, though, this is like the weakest act.
Act 3.
Yeah.
It
Cause like you said, it was rushed. Like the ending was
Act
like
3,
rushed.
yeah, was definitely rushed, and also the climax. I don't know. It was pretty cliche, so
That it was.
it doesn't get
That
any
it
plus
was.
points for that. And the action was,
It started out good,
yeah,
but then I really hate what they did with Ichiro Hiko. He was like a boss with really difficult mechanics in an MMORPG, but then he dumped himself down to a single mechanic. Dodge fire pools, DPS.
What the? It's so dumb. Stop it, see. It's not that funny, okay?
Whoa, I was trying to simplify my explanation.
yeah, yeah. No, I get it. See, like I wanted like Ichiro Hiko to be like cool, but he actually turned out pretty
yeah.
lame.
I wanted him to be cool too, but he was pretty lame.
Dude, Jiromaru was like way cooler than him, dude.
Yep.
Like their
Yeah.
fight when they were kids, dude, Jiromaru versus Kyuta, that was a cool fight.
Yeah, that was a cool fight.
That was
I
a cool
like,
fight.
Which kid's gonna win, man?
Well, we know who's gonna win. I just
Yeah,
wanted
we
to
know
see
who's
it play out. You know?
I thought like Jiromaru. I was like, when Jiromaru first bullied him, I was like, damn, Jiromaru's gonna get his ass whooped like later on. But then they just became friends. So I'm like, that's cool too.
Yeah, yeah. That part threw me off when I watched it because I thought Jiromaru was gonna be like a douchebag throughout.
But that's what made me like
Yeah.
Jiromaru more because it's so
Then he was all
simple.
like, "Dude, you're strong. We should
You're
be
my
friends." Yeah, I like strong people.
Dude, no, he's like, he fought the dude on the enemy team. He's like, dude, kill me. Oh
Yep.
man.
Oh man, never stop with those league references though.
Nope.
But yeah, no. Yeah, overall Act 3 was just a little weird, just because. First off, one of the main points in Act 3 was what the Eosin versus Kumatetsu fight, and that was very like. I was like hyped for it, but when I saw it, I was like, man, Kumatetsu has like no fight in him, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
I was
with
so
that.
sad about that. And then finally, Nakama Power like lets him win the battle.
I think
Yep.
there was hype for pretty much every aspect of the final act, but then I think it was overall disappointing for each thing that they did.
Yeah,
Kind of like Guilty Crown.
just because I
Yeah,
really wanted those fights to be like really good because, yeah, like you said, everything else before that was like really awesome. Like, I thought the
Yeah.
first fight was cool.
They hyped up Kumatetsu versus Yozen, but I felt like Kumatetsu didn't do anything throughout the entire movie. So if they did what Andrew said and split it to 3 different movies, they could have developed Kumatetsu, made him do something.
They could have developed like all those characters.
Yeah, it just didn't have enough. The only person that basically gets development is the main character. That's all they had the time for.
Yeah.
And that's probably the reason why
Yeah.
the reason why I like that scene, or act 2 the most, I guess, is seeing him mature.
Yeah, overall Act 3, probably my least favorite out of the 3 acts. But nonetheless, I thought the movie in general was like pretty good. I like it a lot.
Felt like I pointed out a lot of cons, but yeah. I enjoyed the movie.
I think I still like Act 3 more than Act 1 though. Just from watching it once, because when I first watched Act, that was my first time watching it, of course, and I didn't know a lot about it, so I wasn't as interested. But the hype, I'd say, giving me hype is good too. So that's why I do like Act 3 like more than
Act 3,
1.
yeah. And
I
like,
wasn't too interested in the movie until Act 2 happened.
Yes.
Then things got interesting.
and then the climax.
Yeah, the climax was disappointing,
Climax
but
is, yeah,
it still
fairly weak.
happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean-
I think I do like Act 3 more than 1.
It concluded the story, at least.
I guess so.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had to
mean-
rewatch this movie multiple times, I probably would start to enjoy Act 1 more than Act 3, but who knows?
Yeah.
See what else, man. Like, I'm trying to think of the animation. Like, of course, it's movie budget, but
It's easy. It had good animation.
man, come on.
There's nothing more to say about it. It's smooth. It looks nice.
That's true.
We had a. Did this one have a lot of 3D?
No, not too
No,
much.
Psychopaths had a ton of 3D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Psychopaths
Psychopaths had a
ton of
lot.
3D.
But this one not as much. No, I think the only 3D they used were the whale and then the background
background.
characters. I think all the backgrounds are actually hand drawn,
Think so?
save for like set pieces maybe.
I'd have to get a second look.
Yeah.
because- Damn, if we talked about this right after we watched it, I probably will pick it up, but I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah.
But
In a way.
and the only
Is that
3D
a bad thing?
the only 3D I remember were basically background characters, the whale, the CG cars, and that's about it.
I'd probably have to watch it again to get everything.
Oh, also like the special effects when they go meet like the masters and stuff. That's
yeah,
3D.
yeah. It
Um,
meshed pretty well though.
yeah, no, it was actually it was done well. Meshing together.
Called high
What's up?
budget 3D.
I know,
Yes.
dude.
This
That's when
is
3D
Pirates of
looks good.
Japan 3D, dude.
It's not anime
Uh,
quality.
It's kind of weird, but I feel like if the characters weren't beasts in this movie, I'd feel like I'd be watching like another Mamoru Hosoda movie. I felt like I was watching either
Summer Wars.
or what else did he do?
Digimon.
no.
Wolf Children.
Yes, Wolf Children.
I've never
All the
seen.
characters pretty much like.
Dude, this is like my first Mamoru Hosoda movie.
Oh really?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Dude, Digimon.
Oh no! Besides,
the girl
besides
that lives through
Digimon,
time. There you go.
besides Digimon,
So
what's up?
we could say that they're just actors playing different characters. That dude right there probably played Tai, and that girl right there probably played the girl
Sora.
from Star Wars.
Oh,
They're actors too, man.
you're troll. You're troll.
That's that's how it feels like.
But it
You
seems
guys
like
saw
okay.
Wolf Children? I've only seen bits and pieces.
I've only seen like scenes. I've never
I saw
seen.
the first half of Wolf Children. I think the first half of Wolf Children is more interesting than the first half of The Boy and the Beast.
But
Hey, what is Wolf Children rated?
It's probably higher.
I mean, not the score is higher. I know that, but I mean like, what is it? Like what age group or whatever?
probably.
Wouldn't it be more
adults.
geared towards like
Didn't,
adults?
didn't have a
I swear there's
sex
like
scene in
nudity
it?
in there. Yeah.
It didn't show like all out
Yeah.
full-blown nudity,
Yeah.
but I swear there was like bestiality in that one.
Yeah, there was bestiality in it.
Well, this conversation took a weird turn.
Is that what I think it is when I first saw it? I was
This
like,
took a
yeah, it
really
is,
weird
but
turn here.
I'll just like let that one fly over my head for a bit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, I have to try to remember this is like a Ghibli movie or like a, what was it? It's not Pixar's, right?
No,
Disney,
I don't.
Disney, yeah, it's like
No.
a Disney movie. So it's not what I think it is. It's not your typical Japanese hentai.
Calm down on that shit. But I think Mamoru Hosoda is like, this guy's legit though. It's like an anime movie director. I really like it. I like his style.
I like how he
Think-
captures. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I don't know. I have mixed feelings with him. There's some things I like that he does, but there's a lot of things that just feels off.
Yeah, I don't like his direction. Like, I don't like where he takes his story. Like sometimes,
Yeah.
but then I really like how he can capture like the minute actions that the characters take, like just how they move in that world or their little, I don't know, tendencies. Like in Wolf Children, the kids, they have their you see the little movements, and I like that. And then just the small things they do. It's the small things that matter.
Yeah, dude.
He directed the Samurai Champloo opening, Randy.
Did he? Nice.
According to my anime list.
According to my, hey, that works, man. That works. So apparently, this movie made like a ton of money in Japan, though.
Yeah, did you find out how much?
Yeah, The Boy and the Beast, Japan domestic made 5.85 billion yen, which translates to about 48.6 million US dollars.
That's a lot of money.
Yes,
That's pretty good.
that's Japan. Like, sadly, it's number 2. What won number 1 in Japan in January of 2015 movies was Yokai Watch.
But Yokai Watch is basically the new Pokemon in Japan.
Yeah. And Yokai Watch, it earned 7.8 billion yen, $65 million USD. Quite interesting. But man, now we know, man. Mamoru Hosoda is like making another movie. For sure.
It was that.
For sure. Are you talking about Love Life? Huh?
Yeah, no, Love Live. I went to go
Yeah,
look up Love
yeah,
Live.
2.8 billion yen.
2.8 billion. I knew it was 2.
Hey man, it's still made money. They made tons of money.
Tons of money, dude.
Yeah, sadly in the U.S., not as popular. The Boy and the Beast made around $250,000. Not too bad.
Well, it doesn't have the what is it? I can't even think of the word. It's not advertisement.
Oh yeah, like the commercial, like yeah.
I can't even think of it.
It's not as advertised, and it only played in 122 theaters across
Yeah.
the whole U.S. So I mean,
Exactly. Like what can you expect?
those numbers, I think when I read the article, I was like, man, those numbers are pretty good, dude. All right, another question I want to ask you guys about this.
What's up?
How would you feel if this was like an anime instead of a movie?
A series?
Yeah.
Well, the animation quality probably wouldn't be as good, but because that was one thing I enjoyed about it, was the animation quality. But I do feel like it needed to be longer. Like- All right, go ahead.
I think for the most part, this anime feels like a slice of life, so I think it would benefit from being a series. Because being a slice of life, the animation doesn't have to be groundbreaking. But it benefit this anime if the characters got more development. So it'd be better as a series.
Well, now we got that out of the way. I think it's safe to say that we could go ahead and let's go straight to our rating of the movie now. Like, what would you give it? A-rated ratings.
Who you asking that?
That's pretty tough.
I don't know,
think it
man.
just whoever wants to go first.
Whoever wants to go first, man.
I might just flip a coin for this.
You're gonna
Yeah,
flip a
it's
coin.
pretty tough for me. Man, I heard that. We
Sue,
all heard
man,
that.
Sue.
What did it land
What'd you
on?
flip?
The
middle?
On the tail.
What does that
It was
mean?
bad.
That sounds like it's bad.
It's bad.
What? You just flip heads and tails and didn't even like.
Heads means it's
Set-
good and tails means it's bad.
Yeah.
That's like the default meaning.
Yeah.
Is it? Man, I don't know. Whatever.
What the heck, dude? Okay, go
Clearly,
to
you've never
Two-Face.
flipped a coin
Go to
before.
Two-Face and tell him to flip a coin for you. See what he does.
I never thought of it that way,
Oh,
but yes.
yeah, that's true. See what he does. Well, both things are gonna be bad. So
Okay. I think I would give it. I think I'd give it a B.
A B.
B rated at best.
Dang. I want to give it a B, and I don't really want to give it a C either. Like, literally, like, if I need to flip a coin and it needs to land on its side and not
What?
hit heads or tails. Like, I
Oh,
want to
wow.
I want to give it in between a C plus and a B minus. Like,
We should
literally.
create a new letter, dude.
I want to give it limbo. I want to
Limbo.
put it in, yeah.
I would throw this in limbo too.
It's just like it has some, like, it's enjoyable for me. It has some good points, but it had a lot of flaws at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's I give it a B. Barely a B.
Barely B rated.
I like
B.
that.
Hey,
rated
that
at
could work
best,
too.
B
Barely.
limbo.
Hey, that'll work, dude. We just added more ratings to the rating system. Okay.
Barely a B means B minus. B. But yeah,
Alright.
it's B rated, man.
Yeah. Overall, after talking about it, I think I'd have to also give it a B rated. The first time
Are you giving it a B plus rating?
it'd probably be a B plus rating in my book.
All right,
B rated
that
at
sounded-
best for sure, though.
that sounded right.
To my standards, like, man, when I first saw it, dude, I was like, dude, I give it an A. Watching it the second time, I'm like, and after talking about it, I'm like, okay, I think it's pretty good as a B. B rated at best.
I'd give
As
it
a
B
movie.
minus, for sure.
As a movie.
All
Just
right.
because, like, this is like my style of movie. This is my kind of movie, you know?
Really?
Yes.
Then go, then go watch Summer Wars.
I know I want to.
Which
I
is
want
pretty
to.
much did you want?
I want to. Alright, man. Anything else you guys want to bring up?
Closing statements.
Wait, what'd you say?
Any closing statements for this movie?
None for this movie.
Not for this movie. I think we pretty much just said all we wanted to say
Yeah.
for the Boy and the Beast. I really want to talk about Psychopaths, so I think we wait till next week to
know.
do that. I really want to talk about Psychopaths. But
Yeah, if anything, I want to talk about Psychopaths a lot more than I want to talk about this one.
hey,
Well, before we watched this, we had already seen the Psychopaths anime, the first season at least.
yeah,
And
what's up with
then-
that, dudes? Dude, I was going into like getting ready for this podcast, thinking that you guys were like had already watched all of Psychopaths.
Well, I told
We don't
you,
even need to watch all the Psychopaths. I don't care about season 2, dude.
No, apparently no one cares about season 2.
No one cares.
Am I the only one that
season
cares?
Season 2 shouldn't have even existed. It should have just had the movie.
That's true. To be honest, you don't even really need to watch season 2 to like know what happens in the movie, or
All right.
know why it's relevant at all or
So
anything.
So this discussion we just had right now is a teaser for.
Yeah, it's teaser for next week,
we
dude.
are hyped to talk about Psychopaths.
Dude,
I'm so
First
hyped. My
season was hella
Psychopaths
good,
is
dude.
above 100 right now.
dude, you're a latent criminal, you bitch.
Oh shit! Alright,
All
I'm
right,
gonna go buy that.
Take us out, Randy.
I'm gonna
What?
go buy that.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Dominator.
But alright, guys, we just did our little Psychopaths tease, so get ready for that. I even teased it last week too, or like 2 weeks ago, but apparently
But we got
should
a
happen.
filler episode
Yeah.
called The Boy and the Beast.
Yeah, hey man, it's not filler, man. It's canon.
Yeah, now it's canon.
It's canon, man. It's canon episode. But yeah, this is gonna be this is pretty much donezo. We're donezo, man. This is gonna be A-rated, season 0, episode 4, about The Boy and the Beast. If you liked it, give a thumbs up. Comment below that you liked it, or you could hit us up on Facebook, our Facebook page. Let us know if we're cool and stuff like that, and our Twitter too. Don't forget Twitter. So it's gonna be A-rated at www.facebook.com/A-ratedcrew, and then for Twitter it's gonna be twitter.com/A-ratedcrew, and you can find us there, as well as our YouTube, as well as our Twitch. We're still figuring out the whole Twitch situation right now. I'm streaming on twitch.tv/A-rated_Ranman, and that is our Twitch channel that we are streaming this on. So we're gonna be pretty much streaming every week. And yeah, no, another thing too, I want to take us out, since spring season is upon us, we're gonna be setting up to do season 1, so be ready for that. Got a couple weeks here. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, tell us what you guys think about the movie. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, go watch the movie.
Hell yeah,
Alright.
go watch the movie, man. I mean, even though we give it best as B-rated, I think it's still a movie worth watching, so go check it out. And be ready, because next week we're gonna do Psychopaths. Psychopaths.
Go watch that.
Alright guys, that's it for A-rated. We are out, unless you guys want to introduce, like, outro you guys, so it's up to you guys.
Bye.
What's up, huh?
I said bye.
Bye, okay. We're done. We're done, so. Goodbye, and see you next time.